Seahawks several times this offseason and has been the subject of trade rumors since. According to Adam Schefter, the Cowboys are one of 4 teams that Russ would be willing to be dealt to in a potential trade. Wilson's agent says he hasn't demanded a trade yet, but he has a no-trade clause so he can dictate where he'd potentially be traded. Although Dak Prescott is coming off a serious ankle injury, his lone playoff win came against Wilson and the Seahawks. LeVar, should Dallas pursue Russ instead of settling on Dak?
I mean, it provides an intriguing storyline. The reason being is that if Dak is going for the amount of value for a contract that he's going for, and if they're heading towards a franchise tag,
here we go.
Do you embrace debate like Lil Wayne said and see if you can make something work where Dak and say something or something else goes to Seattle in exchange for Russell Wilson? It isn't beyond the realm of possibility. But if I am Dallas, I do want to keep and maintain Dak Prescott.
2 or 3.
And if I'm also Dallas, I do want to also leverage and use the fact that Russell Wilson has named publicly that he would have interest in coming to Dallas. This would be a heck of a landing place for Russell Wilson. B, now if I'm Dallas, I say, hey, if we're going to go to this price tag, you want us to go to this price tag, Chris?
You're not hearing anything.
I'm going to go get Russell Wilson because I know he's proven he's got Super Bowl appearance, has played at a high level, Hall of Fame caliber guy, and probably can give me at least 6 to 7 more years of great football left, which gives me a win now mentality. I leverage this against Dak Prescott, even if it seems to be ugly, spiteful, mean, unethical, not fair. All is fair in war and what's that? Business, that is. Yeah, that's business, Chris.
Look, we talked about this yesterday. I thought it was overblown, but now with this new information, it's not overblown. All right, Russell Wilson,
it's not overblown,
can say he hasn't asked for a trade or demanded a trade, but he has now. He's put. Look, you guys in high school, did you ever date a girl who said she didn't want to break up, but she wants to date other people? That's what Russell Wilson is saying. I don't want to trade, but if you're going to trade me, here's the 4 teams I'll go to. I mean, he is, yes. Now that you've put it out there, that you've got your eye on these 4 cute teams, now it's a problem in Seattle now. And from Dallas's perspective, guys, look, I've always been a Dak Prescott fan. I'm big on intangibles for quarterbacks.
I love how everybody's always a Dak Prescott fan.
Intangibles in spades. But that said, I would go after Russell Wilson now if I'm the Dallas Cowboys. Number 1, he's cheaper.
He's cheaper.
How is he cheaper if you're giving up picks?
For the next 3 years, $19 million, $19 million, $22 million. Obviously, Dak Prescott, you're going to be paying somewhere between $37 and $40 million a year to keep him.
He would want to renegotiate that, though.
Well,
thank you, LeVar. Thank you, LeVar Arrington.
Left. I mean, those are the cap hits. He got the huge contract.
But he can fight against that.
But these are the cap hits for the Cowboys.
True.
Those would be the cap hits. So just on their cap. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
So as much as
so Seattle will be paying the other part of it.
I've never been under the impression that he's a top 5 quarterback. Or may ever be a top 5 quarterback.
You're a basketball guy. Nobody cares about your football opinion.
But he's not a top 5 guy. Russell Wilson is a top 5 guy. And what we know about Dak for sure, I've called him a game manager who can make plays. A playmaking game manager.
Here we go.
He manages the game, but unlike most game managers, he will make the big play sometimes with his legs or even with his arm. And when he had his most success in the league, when he was winning all these games and leading the Cowboys to the playoffs 2 of his first 3 years, he was a manager. The last 2 years,
bullshit.
they tried to
Wait. Hold up. I'm going to say, if that is your criteria, then Russell Wilson, when he was winning the Super Bowl,
was a game manager. He was a game manager. He was a game manager.
He had beast mode.
Oh.
He had the best defense in football. He only threw like 22 touchdowns and, like 3,300 yards. So let me go on a little more. I'm going to go on a little.
Him the guy.
Chris Bouchard is
Zeke
full
has
of it.
declined a little bit, so now it's about Dak, and they haven't been able to win at the same clip. Even last year when he averaged 371 yards passing a game. Let's be honest. A lot of those yards came when in the second half, when the other teams had big leads, they were in a prevent, and Dallas was playing desperately to win the game. They scored 30 points in the second half against Atlanta. They scored 24 points in the fourth quarter against Cleveland. So they were down big.
You still had to score the points, you idiot.
Those yards came
You still had to score the points to get back in the game.
As much as I like that,
You know what?
I'm not convinced.
Situation required is a whole lot more, and you shut your mother ass up.
Hello, friends. Mark Holmes here, of course, with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo. What's up, Joe Boo? And Joe Bear in the house. And as always, I want to thank you all for watching and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Because without you guys, this literally does not work. So I see I'm already open for business, but the football guys have gone to sleep and they're dusty up there. I got to get the dust up off of that thing. How are you guys doing tonight? You know what? Let me bring into the set here my main man.
What's going on, everybody?
Albert Marino. He's added to the drawing. DMV.
What's up, man? I'm fired up already, man. I'm already fired up, bro. Already fired up.
Okay, so wait. So is Chris Broussard saying that if we get Russell Wilson that we'll win games without doing anything else, giving up all the draft capital and everything else? Is that what he's saying?
But the question,
I don't know what the hell he's saying. It doesn't make any sense.
the question is,
He's a basketball guy, is what he is. And you know what? He's so used to one player mattering so much for basketball that he doesn't know what the hell he's talking about when it comes to football.
I'm trying to understand.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? This is what kills me. A shout out to everybody. Everybody, we're going to be doing some drawings tonight. So my man Marino, what was the name? Did somebody get my man?
Yeah, Mike got him.
Okay, all right, and you got some other ones here. Can you recognize the people right there for me?
Okay, yeah. So
put up in there. So we make sure we get everybody.
Yeah, we got Michael Clark, Lola,
what's up, Lola?
and Isabel Gutierrez.
What's up? And there's Lola. What's up, Lola? And hold up, wait, I gotta talk to my ladies. Gina, what's up, Gina? Hey, how you doing, Gina? And I know I've missed a few because I was listening to Chris Broussard and that bullshit that he was talking.
Yeah.
Let's see which other ladies are up in here. I know I got Gina. I know I got Lola. Wait, where are all the ladies? Hey, baby, it's Friday night and I just got paid. Come on,
they all on dates, man. You know we got the finest women fan base,
okay.
man. They all
make
on.
Sure if we see some women that we make sure we recognize them. Okay, so Cowboy, I'm sorry, Michael, you were saying
the question is, if Dak Prescott is having a Russell Wilson like career, what's the point of trading?
Oh, Emily Ann. Hey, PS5.
Oh, we just got paid this Friday.
Well, hello, Emily Ann.
I'm losing my mind here. Okay,
man, look at Todd. Hey, man.
Todd Wilson.
Hey, man.
He's in Mexico. That's not American dollars.
Hey, but it still look good. It still look good.
Oh, it looked beautiful. Hey, anything look beautiful. We'll be doing, depending on how the Super Chat's we're going to do at least one, maybe two. We might even get crazy and do three.
Hey, man, 3. Whew. Oh, we got another one. Eagle Lifer.
These are going too.
Oh, damn. Okay, like it's going too fast.
Brandon.
Okay. All right, so I got Cowboy fans. I said.
But that's the question, though.
What's that?
If what Lawney said is true, that Dak Prescott had a Russell Wilson-like career, then why would we give up all the capital?
Take a look at the first 3 years of Russell Wilson and Dak Prescott. The numbers, Dak Prescott actually had better numbers, but what Russell Wilson had was the best defense in football.
Facts.
Historically best football team. We're talking about number 1 points, yardage, and takeaways, and beast mode. So when you talk about, well, he needs guys around him. I got my new phone. You know what? I tell you what. Y'all can be Apple people all you want, but I got to tell you, Apple people, you behind. You mother. Oh, there's Big Wizzy.
Apple's always been
Big Wizzy.
Big Wizzy. What's
Big
up,
Wizzy.
man?
I need some jerk seasoning. Okay, I'm doing keto. I need some jerk seasoning. Just saying. But the Samsung S21 Ultra, this mother humper's got 5 cameras on it.
5.
It's got this thing called the director's cut. And what it does is it turns on all 5 of the cameras.
All 5
So
of them.
I can be looking at me.
William.
I got the camera on me, right? And I can go and zoom 3 different levels in front of me. Not only that, so I can be up in the corner. I can be up here in the corner, right? Or I can do side by side at the same time. I'm just like, damn. So literally, I can put the phone right here. And it's going to record both of us on that mother humper. It's a lot of technology. I got a lot to learn on it, but it's cool.
Absolutely.
But I was testing that out, and I was sitting there in the parking lot at Home Depot, and I was saying, I don't see how getting Russell Wilson gets us to Super Bowl.
Me either.
And my reason being is basically, you look at the Seattle Seahawks this year, their defense was slightly better than our defense, even though they traded for Jamal Adams. Right? It was terrible. And Russell Wilson hasn't won a Super Bowl since he had a great defense and a great running back.
Facts.
So how is it bringing him here that automatically, especially if we have to give up draft capital?
Hey, here's an even bigger one. You don't even got to say nothing else. Head to head, who the hell won in the playoffs? Who won?
That's it.
Who won? Who won head to head? Who outplayed who?
Technically, if your whole thing is it's all about the quarterback, since they lost to New England, Seattle with Russell Wilson are 3-5 in the playoffs. Now, granted, they're making the playoffs, something the Cowboys don't do on a regular. But I'm sitting here thinking, what is going to change if we only James Nooks? Man, y'all just going crazy tonight with it. So I don't see how just getting Russell Wilson, and if we have to take, because people are like, we'll trade Zeke Elliott and Dak Prescott. Yeah, that was this morning on.
If I'm Seattle, I would take that all damn day. You understand? I would take that all day if I'm Seattle.
Oh, a younger quarterback,
better running back.
Oh yeah, and a guy's not a diva. Because Russell Wilson is a diva. Because here's the thing. See, this is the crap that you keep getting told. Oh, well, Russell Wilson's cheaper. He's cheaper at the moment. But you know what's going to happen?
Bone crusher.
Man, you guys are wrong. But man, we got to give away. How many more we got finished up in there? But we got more that we can do. I did like 20 blanks. But I'm sitting here thinking we still have the same problems. Our defense is trash.
Trash.
I'm not going to say that Mike McCarthy is a better coach than Pete Carroll.
I wouldn't.
Are you?
Either.
Heck no. Pete Carroll's definitely a better coach than Mike McCarthy.
So Russell Wilson's coming to a team.
They have a better front office than we have.
Okay, right. So for Russell Wilson, you Cowboy fans are like, we're going to be winning Super Bowl every year. We get Russell Wilson, and I'm kind of like, if we have to give up draft picks, Zeke Elliott, Dak Prescott, and all that, he ain't gonna win. And they're like, you're crazy. Russell Wilson. I didn't dispute that Russell Wilson is a better quarterback.
Russell Wilson ain't God. And guess what? He's not helping Seattle. And they have a better front office and they have a better coach.
Well, see, I don't understand where people see this is the whole mentality of it's only the quarterback. Because see, it happened just at the Super Bowl just a couple of weeks ago. Everybody gives Tom Brady all the credit. Tom Brady's the GOAT. So by their rationale, if you took Tom Brady and put him on the Jets this year, the Jets win the Super Bowl. Would that have happened?
Maybe, because Tom Brady wouldn't have just been Tom Brady. They would have brought in a whole bunch with him.
Okay.
He'd have brought in a whole bunch with him, is what I'm saying.
I'm just saying that if you were, but see, the mentality is automatically you bring Russell Wilson to the Cowboys, that the Cowboys are going to win the Super Bowl. Forget about what you got. You know,
Sanjay.
see, and the difference is you're talking about having to give up stuff
Yeah,
to get Russell Wilson.
that makes
Tampa
no
Bay
sense to
didn't
me.
give up anything other than write a check.
My thing is, Russell Wilson. Okay, I'll say Russell Wilson is slightly better than Dak. I'll say that slightly.
No, I'm not going to dispute that.
But why is he only slightly better than Dak? He's only slightly better because he's had a couple more years than Dak.
Yeah.
It's not because he just
wasn't-
leaps and bounds
He
better than
wasn't
him.
thrown to the wolves the first couple of years either. He
was, but they had a defense, so it helps him.
They had a defense
And a run
they had
game.
a running game.
Yeah.
That kind of, you didn't have to be the guy. And this is the thing that's so funny because everybody talks about how great he is. And Chris Bouchard brought it up. He was, that Dak's a game manager. Well, that's exactly what Russell Wilson was his first 3 years.
Let's keep it real, Mark. Russell Wilson is allowed to stink. He's allowed to stink, and nobody cares. He stunk a lot of
the last playoff game that he
No,
played.
he stunk a lot of this year in Seattle. Russell stunk. Russell was not good.
Okay, now
He was not good in a lot of these games. They don't want to hear it.
Okay, I'm not going to lie to you and say that he is not better than Dak. But like you said, he's had more time to be there and stuff. And I dare say that had Pete Carroll been coaching Dak Prescott instead of Jason Garrett and Scott Linehan, that Dak might be even better than what he is right now.
Yeah.
Can we say that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
How many Super Bowls do you think they win with Dak in that situation?
Oh, well.
I honestly
if you
think
had number one defense, you're right.
I honestly think from where Dak started to where Russell started and how they progressed, Dak is definitely ahead of Russell. He's definitely ahead of Russell's schedule. He hasn't won a Super Bowl, but again, the scrutiny that Dak gets and what Russell gets is totally different. He
Right
stunk
on.
this year. Dak wouldn't have been allowed to stink like Russell stunk this year.
You are 100. Oh, my God. And you remember that playoff game. He was terrible.
God awful.
Okay, but they were 12-4. But I'm just Cowboy fans basically have been.
I say it again. You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
Yep.
This is what he does.
That's what they do. Because here's the thing. When anybody wants to get a contract or wants to cost some ways, what do? Dallas Cowboys. Earl Thomas.
Absolutely.
Right?
I mean,
Come get me.
It's like every agent knows to say Dallas Cowboys.
Shit.
You really think Russell Wilson wants to come here? Hell no. He wants to go somewhere else. But he wanted to expedite the process.
Misses though. It's about the misses.
Well, no. Here's the thing that it does for you. When you mention the Dallas Cowboys, it gets you publicity.
Absolutely.
Which gets you attention, and puts pressure on the team. It's not about going to the Cowboys more than let me just Travis, man, y'all hitting this thing, man. Okay, I appreciate that. But it's about getting that publicity and starting that noise. Jamal Adams, same thing. Oh man, I'm from Dallas, I'd love to go back home. But nobody ever comes here. We go through this thing over at
Rolling.
What's up? Definitely check out Roland's reviews. She educated me too on Black History Month, man. She's got a great live stream. And that there's so many things that we're not taught about people of color that have been, major accomplishments, things that we use every day, like say AC. Actually, a black man came up with that. For the rail cars, so that way, if you, nobody's hot right now. I mean, right now everybody's got the heat on. They're like, well, I don't need no AC right now. But if you like ice cream, the refrigeration helps. But anyway, what are you tapping for?
Test. I don't hear nothing.
I hear you tapping.
Yeah, I heard you tapping.
It might be that the mic is not turned up over here on the mixer. No. The second set. You see the no, not that.
This one right here?
That's the second set from the left would be Michael Anthony's mic. I heard him tapping on that thing.
I don't hear anything in the headphones.
Joe Boo Sports Report. Hey, what's up? Hold on. Hey, hold on. It's broke ass sports.
Broke ass media.
And I gotta fix everything. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, that was the one I did.
Okay, so that should be your mic. You got it plugged into.
He plugged it into here, I think.
Yeah, the splitter. Only thing
Don't need to plug in the splitter.
that's what we always do.
Well, no. Well, okay, yeah. Well, okay. All right, what's plugged into? Okay.
Oh, we got another one. Was it Cass? No, I'm sorry.
You know, forgive me, y'all. This is broke ass media. Okay, so Mike,
Broke ass me.
there you
Okay,
go.
I can hear you now. Yeah.
There, you just had to turn it up because we hadn't had that one hooked up. All right, so we got
Good
Michael.
mic too.
All right, okay, man. They don't need to hear that you got. Okay, so you know, we know you're out there working, delivering, and everything, making all that bank and spending all that money, getting that mic and stuff. I know you got
my life together, too.
Are you what day are you doing the podcast?
Nicholas.
Probably on Saturdays.
Saturdays. Okay, all right. Can I join your podcast? Can I be a guest?
But you don't know much about gig economy stuff.
You need to get the microphone. It works better if you get it close to you.
Well, yeah, but it's all about gig economy.
Well, so what? I might need a job. You know,
Well, you gonna have to apply.
that's because this is broke ass media. Okay, we need all the money. Bring in Russell Omar. You need to explain the car camera video. Why were you driving a new, different vehicle? Omar, that's my truck I've had for almost a year. That's my
Yeah, you got that.
yeah.
Like last.
That's
summer.
Black Star. That's my other truck. My man Jet D got it. Okay, I
take good care
got
of her.
something that's better on gas, and literally, it's paying for
Omar.
itself. But shout out to Omar. What's going on, Omar? Okay,
look.
so back to one other thing. I don't want to toot my own horn or anything like that, but
Toot toot.
but I'm 3 for 3, right?
Yeah.
About
Three for 3. Okay, hold on. Remember the ankle the ankle surgery,
And then the conversation, and then the fiance.
fiance, and when did I say that the Cowboys and then we're supposed to start talking?
2 weeks ago. 2 or 3 weeks ago.
I said this was the week.
Yeah.
Thank you. But I'm just a guy with a day job and a voodoo doll. Just saying. Just saying.
Brandon.
Brandon.
Okay, man, y'all, hoo-hoo, y'all hitting it.
Well, it's Friday and everybody's got paid.
I tell you what, I know what it is.
It's the end of the.
I like what Brandon said here.
Y'all want some of this, don't you?
Ooh, that thing look good.
Okay, look,
that thing look good.
That's this is a shot glass one. Now over there, I've got. Am I giving shot glass ones, or am I giving the hoodie rack, or am I giving away the hat rack? What?
You could do shot glass tonight.
Brandon brought up a good point. He said all they need to do is use the non-exclusive franchise tag. It gives them the opportunity to match.
That's true.
Or get 2 first-round picks back in return.
Right. So if they're not worried about, hey, he's too expensive, then that's
Facts, man. Look,
I've said that.
facts.
That's what I said. If you don't believe in him and you don't think that he's going to get paid, then do that. But they're not going to do that. They're not going to do that.
They'll pay him at the end of the day. That's what they normally do with the big contracts.
And they realize. But
no, I agree. I agree with what Brandon's saying, what you're saying, because my thing is that better than getting a funky ass 3rd round compensatory pick when you lose them? I think so.
Right. Well, but a Cowboy fan said, well, we only used the 4th to get him.
PS5
gaming.
Hey, man.
20
My man dropped the dub. Oh, Travis Smitty.
Woo, what people do for money. Y'all.
Hey, they on it tonight, man. They run to talk about this stuff right here.
Man, Mike, we might have to go out in the shop and do some work tonight.
Well, I got one more you could put together.
Damn. Okay.
That
All right.
you can give away.
Okay. But here's the thing. Here's my thing right here. To me, I think negotiations are progressing.
I think so too.
And the reason I say this is because we haven't heard anything from the Dallas Cowboys.
Nope.
And we ain't heard anything from Todd France.
Nope.
And because here's the thing. I don't know if you saw this earlier today, but the NFL and the NFLPA have been negotiating. Excuse me, the NFL.
Drew P.
The NFL and the television networks have been negotiating, and they're trying to get the deal done by the 17th of March. The NFL basically went to the people and said, we want to double it. We want a 100% increase.
Mm-hmm.
CBS, Fox, NBC said, no problem.
Mm-hmm.
Disney said, "Oh, we can't do that."
Well, then
Now Disney did pay more because they have ESPN and they get more coverage and everything else than the other ones do. But they said, "We want to have a Super Bowl."
Well, you don't have to pay
because ABC hasn't had a Super Bowl in 15 years. So it came out today. Joe Boost sports fan. Oh, that's one of my ladies.
that fan.
Oh, what a night. Okay. It came out that Disney and ABC will get a Super Bowl, and they pretty much have that part of the deal worked out where it's only going to be a 30% increase from what they had before. But the other networks are all paying 100%.
What?
What?
How do you pay 30% and
because
you get a Super Bowl?
Because ESPN was already paying like $2.3 billion.
I know, but you pay a 30% increase.
But here's the thing: ESPN was paying like 2.3.
But no,
CBS was paying like 980 million.
No, but everybody's paying 100, and you have to pay 35%, and you get a Super Bowl. That don't make no sense whatsoever.
Well, all the other ones have been getting Super Bowls too.
Yeah, but they're paying.
But listen, man, I'm not part of the negotiation. All I know is if I got a 30% raise, I would be happy as shit. Wouldn't you be happy with 30? Now,
absolutely.
Granted, 100% sounds better. I'd like to double my income, but you know what? Can't be greedy, even though the NFL is greedy.
Of course they are.
But here's the thing that's on it. You didn't hear the TV networks going out and saying the NFL is just it's highway robbery. We're going to have to raise cable rates or anything. You didn't hear that, did you? You didn't hear the NFL coming out and saying, oh, no, this is, no, the networks, we're just going to take it elsewhere. And the deal got done.
Mm-hmm.
D-Law, we kept hearing the Cowboys saying, oh, he's not being reasonable. We thought we had a deal for like $18 million and so on, right? And they fought it in between the media. And that's where it got ugly. D-Law, screw y'all, I ain't getting my shoulder. It got ugly, and it stretched it out. This one, I think, is actually going pretty well. Now, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's just ugly, but we haven't heard anything. To me, that sounds good because we are, majority of the way of the first week of this franchise tag period. Now, that's not to say that they won't get the tag on them because they might still need some more time, but I think it's going okay. The longer Dak goes unsigned, Dallas will continue to get talked about. And Albert, you got a great point right there because everybody loves to talk about the Dallas Cowboys.
It's the same they have with D-Law and Zeke Elliott. Everybody's watching for Zeke Elliott. What is he doing now? He's at the beach.
Well, you had
doing this. We working out with him.
And you had Jerry Jones up there. Zeke who?
And he had, but he got embarrassed though because he had to hold that T-shirt when he got signed.
Yeah.
To his extension.
Speaking of Jerry. That quote from him, did you the owls and the chickens?
Yeah, I don't know what the hell he's talking about, man.
I mean, we've heard ones like this.
Get him the hell off the mic, bro.
Leadership is to have some of the guys that have gone before that have been disappointed to share it with everybody involved. For me, it's a reminder. Mm-hmm. I, too, have been here 23 years. Mm-hmm. And it is a reminder. I've been here when it was glory hole days, and I've been here when it wasn't. Whoop. And so, having said that, I
want me some glory holes.
Philly fan D.
So I have that perspective.
Tony, and make sure you add Tony to the list too. New members are added to the drawing as well. So when he came out, I don't know if you guys had heard this, but Jerry Jones said, hey, I grew up in Missouri, and sometimes the wind blows from different directions and things, in the summertime. And the owls sometimes go into the barn and, they start effing the chickens. And I was like, the fuck? What? Yeah. I looked it up. I was like, is this real? I Googled this. Everything I saw was owls eating chickens. Be careful. Owls will get into the chicken house and eat the chickens. Yeah, I never saw anything about any owls and that going deep on a I mean, come on, man.
Yeah, hey, bro, I don't know.
Look, Gina. Whoa, damn, Gina. Jerry was probably screwing the chickens. Damn, Gina.
Is Jerry an owl?
Huh?
Is Jerry an owl?
Oh, no, you didn't. Okay, I don't know. But he and he said it was a good deal for us. I don't know. I really don't know. It just makes no sense. But see, You're right. I let Kevin Milton, the infamous KM from Facebook, behave yourself now. We'll see how it is, because it's actually kind of a noggin free chat tonight, isn't it?
It might be. I know Dr. Football said something about how Russell Wilson was going to help the defense. So somebody tell me this,
because he helped the defense in Seattle this year.
I was going to ask this. So if I told you 11 for 27, 174 yards, 2 touchdowns and 1 interception, and in a loss where we only scored 20 points, is that helping the defense?
Nope.
That's what he did against the Rams. But the game before that, if we're going into it, 20 for 38, 20 for 36, 181 yards, 2 touchdowns, 0 picks. Scored 26 points, 26-23 against the 49ers.
But you don't get it, man. Those aren't garbage time yards,
but check me out. Check me out, though.
You know Dak is garbage time.
Even Andy Dalton scored 40 points against the damn 49ers.
But that's garbage time, man.
I'm just saying.
But remember, Andy Dalton had a great team around him. That's what they'll say.
But I'll even say this, and I hate Andy Dalton. Andy Dalton had a way worse line situation than Russell Wilson had. Way worse, and I hate Andy Dalton.
Okay.
Can't stand Andy Dalton with a passion.
Reels Land Viz, thank you very much for that super chat. I guess, what's that? Real Island Viz? Okay. Jerry's always starting Riddler type quotes. He'll hoot and all pun it. You're right about that. Thank you for that super chat. Get my man, make sure we get him entered in the draw. I tell you what, how about we go ahead and do one of them right now? We're going to do the baby one, right?
Wait, just wait a minute.
Okay, Michael's like, just wait a minute. But hey, right in front of your set, we got a baby. It's a baby. Look.
Right here? This the baby?
No, on the other side. It's sitting on top of the can.
Okay.
You got to get up out the chair.
All right, I got to get up out the chair.
Okay. And there it is. Right there. The little baby one.
Right here? The two-tone.
Yeah,
the two-tone white.
Your hand is literally 6
It's
inches
right
away
there in
from
front of you.
Are you blind?
Yes, I'm blind.
It's white. It's the white one that's right in the trash can.
Is it right in the trash can? This is the white one? Right?
Dude!
It's right there in the trash can.
What other trash can? This one right here?
Yes, that's the one.
I pointed at this one. You said no.
Stupid as stupid does.
That's the one.
I guess.
No, just the rack. You don't have to get the trash can.
Just the
Okay,
rack.
baby rack.
Okay, this one is different. Actually, turn it to the camera right here.
Right here?
It's a different one that we did.
Look. No, your webcam right there.
Right there.
we go.
Okay.
This one is different. This is a white. This is like home whites with the silver and the blue, okay? All right. So we're going to start off small. And we'll send a Joe Boom beer glass or two with it, too. All right. So, Mike, you ready yet for that drawing?
Yeah, you can pick. She ready to be spent, then y'all can pick.
Yeah, spin it. Spin that. I can hear it spinning. You hear all the... I hear them all. That is a cool sound. Okay, all right, okay.
Off the table.
Okay, yeah, well, yeah, don't break the thing now. Okay, open it up, pull a name out, drum over the
Lloyd Diggs.
Lloyd Diggs is our winner, chicken dinner, not to be confused with owls and chickens. All right, Lloyd. All right, we'll have another one. David, boy, you got those fast. Damn, didn't you just send the hooks yesterday?
You took it to the mail yesterday.
Damn. All right. Okay. All right. So that's our first winner. Oh, wait, Lloyd Diggs, right?
Lloyd Diggs.
Lloyd Diggs is our
he's
winner.
Not that far, though, so.
Simba says, send me the. Simba, did you get your rack? Hey, Simba, you're too young for beer, man. You're too young. Stop it.
Unless it's root beer. You can
Stop it. You're still in school.
Hey,
I want to see your grades, dude.
You can have root beer.
Seriously, he's like, man, I'm in chemistry class right now watching you. It's like, dude, don't be watching me during chemistry class. Shit, you might blow something up. All right, so here's the thing. Okay, let's say hypothetically, somehow the Cowboys are able to jump through hoops and bring Russell Wilson here.
It would be stupid.
Wait. Wasn't part of the beef supposedly that he had suggestions on what the organization needed to do? Isn't that where he went to them and said, you know what, I need a better offensive line. I want to do these kind of plays.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
And they're kind of like
Tom Brady.
we'll take that into consideration, but get your ass out, right?
You want to be like the GOAT.
Facts.
So is he going to be able to do that in Dallas?
No, he's not.
No. And he has a high-profile wife, and we saw how that worked out the last time. One of our players had a high-profile girlfriend.
Okay.
Cabo was brought up, wasn't it?
Right. Okay, so how about this? Because the other thing people say is, well, he's a lot cheaper. He's cheap.
Nah, he ain't cheap.
He's really not that much cheaper.
Well, but here's where I'm going to say, you know, you got Pat Mahomes at 45. You got Deshaun Watson, who was 4-12, right? 4-12 this year after getting paid $156 million contract. They're 4-12, and if your whole thing is, you know, if you're a winning quarterback, it doesn't matter what about the team, then automatically you're going to be a 10-win plus every year. Well, that wasn't the case with Deshaun Watson. I had a point here. Oh, so he's at 39. We'll take Dak out of the mix because we'll say, okay, Dak doesn't get paid by the Cowboys, but he does get traded some places. Somebody does give him a contract. And let's say Dak's in the 40s. Josh Allen, he's going to be in the 40s. Lamar Jackson. Baker Mayfield is going to get a contract. I don't know if he's going to be in the 40s, but I guarantee he'll probably be over 35.
Yeah, he will.
So, and Aaron Rodgers has already said, you know, I want a new contract. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Tyler Francis will
So,
get a new contract.
if you are looking at, if you're Russell Wilson and you see 7 guys that are all getting paid more than you,
He's going to go to the bank again because he's done it twice already.
thank you. That's what I don't seem to.
He's already done it twice.
Oh, and Matthew Stafford's going to need a new contract too. And since the Rams have literally, you know, Sean McVay has literally just he's gone all in.
Yeah. If
he
me,
fails, he's screwed.
If you ask me, Russell has been more of a diva than Dak. Big time. But you know what? Nobody gives a damn about Seattle, so it's not brought up. He's allowed to stink and he's allowed to bitch.
Dak took a bullet for the team.
Yeah.
With Colin Kaepernick.
He sure did.
Okay.
But Russell is allowed to have bad games and he's allowed to bitch in Seattle. Nobody says anything about it.
Dak has never thrown a coach under the bus either. Even Scott Linehan.
Facts.
Okay.
You want to know something else too?
What's that?
Dak. Could you imagine if Dak had choked on the big stage like Russell did? He choked.
Well, you know,
I mean, you got to get there, but he choked.
People say he choked against Aaron Rodgers with 304 yards of
Russell's
TDs.
allowed to choke. He's allowed to stink. We praise him when he's good, but when he stinks, nobody says anything about it.
You know, Omar,
and it would happen a lot because it'd be a big stage in Dallas.
I don't see Seattle taking that hit. I mean, it would have to be an offer that would be just like something you can't refuse to take that $39 million cap hit, because that's basically saying, Ronald Mark, what's up? Thank you, my man.
And here's what I don't understand, because I sit here. And I watch these fans bitch and moan to me about Kyle Pitts and about how we don't need. No. Let me finish. Let me finish my point. Let me finish my point. So we're gonna bitch and moan about getting Kyle Pitts, but we want to give up picks to go get Russell Wilson.
right. But hypothetically, maybe your offense is a little bit better with Russell. Maybe.
No, it's not. It's not.
I'm just saying.
I got to give up resources to go get him.
No.
I got to give up resources.
Hold up. Yeah. I say maybe your offense is a little bit better with Russell Wilson, but you've got nothing left over to fix your defense, which is ass.
Which I'm saying that was my point. Everybody bitches and moans when I say Kyle Pitts
yeah,
at 10.
I see you, Richard Nagin. I see you. You better act like you got some sense, man, because you know what? The situation
requires is a whole lot more, and you shut your mother ass up.
Yeah.
There you
Facts.
Go. There you go.
And that's what I'm saying. So if the argument is fix the defense, why the hell are we going to get Russell Wilson?
And that's where I said when I was sitting there at Home Depot, I don't see how getting Russell Wilson makes us a Super Bowl team. It doesn't. Because the same issues he's got right now in Seattle, the coaching staff and Jerry Jones is not going to listen to him tell you how to coach the team and fix the team. They're not going to do that. He's going to want to go ahead and get paid too. It may not be that first year, but I can guarantee you by the second year, he's going to want to get paid, which it's going to be even worse because you have all this new money from the NFL. And as far as fixing the defense, he didn't fix the defense in Seattle for them to be able to win the Super Bowl. So where is it that we're winning a Super Bowl with Russell Wilson? What it is it sounds great on TV, and you've got all these idiots that keep twisting things to make it fit a narrative. They try and tell you that, the last 2 years, the Cowboys with Dak Prescott, they're like 29 and something, and 24. And so and it's like you're counting all the losses that they had without Dak Prescott. In the same way they do with points. And you know who really burns me up?
Peoples Aguilar.
Bob C.
Peoples and Brian C.
It's Bob.
Bob C.
It's Bob. It's not Brian, it's Bob. It's Bob. B-O-B, Bob.
Damn. Appreciate all you. Man, I tell you what. I share with you the second vision that I have for the studio. Yeah. Oh, my God. Man. I want to share it, but I want it to be a surprise. In fact, I've started. I got some of the materials to get started on part of it and things. So all the super chats that we're getting right here, or if you go to my GoFundMe and you do a donation, if you do a donation on there, if it's $10 or more, we are getting new shot glasses done. If you liked our draft glasses last year, we're going to do draft glasses again this year for this year's draft. But we will send you a free draft glass. Shot glass as a thank you for being a supporter of the Joe Boost Sports Report, because we are trying to get this place together for the draft, and we got 62 days, 22 hours, 16 minutes, and 30 seconds before the draft kicks off. So this is the guy that really pisses me off. I want to know, how come I can't work for ESPN? We got this guy.
Man.
Wait, we got this guy.
The big-time players need to help this guy out. Roy Williams, Calvin Johnson, two of their biggest players.
3rd and 10. Here comes Jared Allen, and he's out of bounds.
He's out of bounds.
I don't even know if he realized it.
You want to know how he got? You want to know how he got a job with ESPN?
Me calling him Sammy because he had no idea.
Because the wind blew a different direction and the owl started effing the chicken.
He didn't even know he was out of bounds. Situation for a young quarterback. But you always got to be aware, Ron.
And the thing about it is that game, it was tied 10-10.
Three times in a row.
They ended up losing 12-10.
To the drop ball by Johnson. You can't ask a guy who hasn't played much in his 4 years here, 3 years.
I'd fire him. I'd fire him.
Ball backed up.
What an idiot!
Zone against Minnesota.
Oh, Lordy.
And the Lions have gotten behind, as
Look
you
at that.
see early on.
He's stupid. I'd fire him.
I mean, seriously.
I'd fire him.
If I can get my damn...
Let's find. I mean, they haven't scored in the first.
I got too many screens. I can't get back. There we go. Look, Rod Martinelli. There we go.
Hey, there we go.
Right. So, but look at that. Okay, you want us to talk about garbage time? We can pretty much say that every yard that he scored was garbage time. Look at that. Week 1 down 21-0. Week 2 down 21-0. Week 3 down 14-0. Week 5 down 31-0. So somehow this guy who's been with 5 teams and played 12 games and has a 2-10 record is an expert at being an NFL quarterback who can actually judge talent. Oh, by the way, this is the same guy that still believes that Carson Wentz has MVP capabilities.
He's also the same guy that said Dak Prescott would score the most points in fantasy or something, or he was a top 5 quarterback in fantasy. He picked him. That guy.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to start calling him Owl Boy.
You know what? I feel playful tonight. I've got new toys. Should we try one of the toys?
Go for it, man.
Okay.
I mean,
I'm going to see if this works. Okay, I'm going to try and see if I can troll somebody. Wait a minute. Up. Is it not going? It's not connected. Hold it. Damn.
Johnny White. Number one fan.
Hold on. Okay, hang on. Okay. Keep talking for me real quick.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
So it actually makes me a little bit upset that somebody who's been in an NFL locker room, who's been through the college ranks, can go on here and sell their souls the way that these guys do. Oh, we got a call.
Well, no, I'm going to try and call somebody. Let's see if he answers. I just want to check on him. Let's see if he's there. I just got to make sure I hang up the phone for the voicemail. I guess he's not going to answer. Come on, Philly. Come on, man.
Call has been forwarded.
Okay. I hung it up.
Oh,
man, Philly. I wanted to troll him a little bit there, because that's my boy. That's my boy. It's funny because I only hear from him when there's bad news on the Cowboys. So when they heard that Russell Wilson yesterday, he sent me a picture. Dak is leaving. Dak is leaving. And I was like, no, he's not. I'm like, how are you doing? Click.
I fire Howie. Fucking fire him. What an idiot! What an idiot! Dallas has Amari Cooper and Gallup, but we don't need a receiver. Are you kidding me?
I need more than a receiver.
I don't want Justin Jefferson. He's ass. He's stupid. I fire his ass.
It kills me every time.
I fire his ass.
Oh my God.
I mean, Howie's got to be stupid. What are you doing? You just let Dallas take him.
Oh boy.
Every time
it gets.
Okay. All right. So we get Dak Prescott's deal done. Okay.
Yeah.
Somebody had come out with a 3-year scenario contract where the first year was actually $17 million. And I think the second year ended up being like 43 or something like that. And basically it had voidable years that were kind of put onto it and things. And the thing that this contract would do would be basically Jerry Jones being the chicken. Okay, because it would be able to say that he had the most guaranteed contract and so on, and guaranteed money or signing bonus and things like that. But in all actuality, it would actually give the Cowboys cap relief because it would basically give them $20 million less than if they had the franchise tag. And I think more than anything else, that what Dak is probably looking for more than anything else is to have that respect.
Yeah, facts.
And when you think about that, Matthew Stafford just a few years ago was the highest paid. When you think that Jimmy Garoppolo, after only 7 games, became the highest paid quarterback in the NFL. Derek Carr was the highest paid quarterback in the NFL. Kirk freaking Cousins not only was the highest paid, but the first one that had a fully guaranteed contract. Matty Ice, now Russell Wilson, you don't really argue with, but you look at these guys that I don't know that any of them, other than Matty Ice, were a top 10 quarterback.
Russell.
No, not Russell. Okay. I'm talking about the other guy. I'm talking about Matthew Stafford.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, facts. All these, but these guys all got to be the highest paid. Now, for some cases, it was only for a few weeks, but they kept getting these contracts. And the thing that's crazy is we had the same conversation every single year,
and the price has gone up every year.
And guess what?
It's gonna go up even more if we have this conversation next year.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
And even next year, you might not even be in the position to where you can get a quarterback in the draft.
Right, and there's no guarantee. And here's the thing: there's no guarantee that the quarterbacks that you draft are going to be winners.
Fact.
Remember when everybody last year was saying tank for Tua?
Yeah.
Remember? Oh man, we just need a tank for Tua.
Yeah.
Screw that.
Miami's
We'll just
not
draft.
even sold on him yet.
Right. So
even Tua said, "I want to be a cowboy."
Right.
He even used that.
Well, everybody
uses that.
But here it is.
Garrett
Miami
even used
drafted him, and they're kind of like, we're not sure this is the guy. We're not sure that this is the guy. And all these teams that are looking at quarterbacks, probably the Eagles. We know the Jets, the Jaguars. The Bears might try and move up.
Maybe Carolina,
Washington, right?
Steelers.
Steelers. How many quarterbacks do you think we're going to get that are going to become starters out of this? I don't know. I don't see that. 2016 draft right now. Look at that. There was actually, there were a lot drafted that year. Dak is still with the same team. The other two, now, they do have, one has a Super Bowl ring, but he's wearing another man's ring. Another one got to a Super Bowl, but you don't look at them and say, you don't look at them and say they're great quarterbacks, because look what happened. They got traded away. They literally look, just take him off our hands to the Lions. That's what they did. Here's 2 number ones, and just take him, please.
And don't forget about the number 3.
And Carson Wentz, a 2 and maybe a 1 after all they gave up for him. But that was
Carson Wentz.
Here's the funny thing: when you
Carson Wentz screwed him over.
When you look at all of these trades where guys have gone up, because people say trade up for a quarterback. I'm trying to think of the last time that it really worked, that somebody made a major trade to get a quarterback, and they ended up striking gold. I mean, we saw Jared Goff, we saw Carson Wentz. Okay, those 2 definitely didn't work. And we've seen, Lord knows, we've seen Cleveland draft quarterback after quarterback after quarterback, and that never worked.
Trubisky.
Trubisky, that's another one that didn't work.
They traded up.
They traded a hell of a lot to move up. But the funny thing is the teams that ended up being on the receiving end of those, in most cases, are better shaped than the teams that traded to get the quarterback. The Browns traded with the Eagles.
Who traded
to get Carson Wentz. You look at that team right now, that team is pretty well stocked. The fact that Baker Mayfield, now people are saying Baker Mayfield should get paid because, they're winning, but it's not Baker Mayfield. They got a hellacious defense and a running game that he can be a game manager.
Yes.
Okay, they ran 309 yards on it, or 304. It was over 300. I mean, who needs a quarterback who can run that many yards on a team?
Facts.
So, you look at that, the Browns are in better shape than the Eagles are from that trade. The Titans, Derrick Henry was part of that was one of the picks that they used to get Derrick Henry, was part of the Jared Goff trade.
Ooh.
And you look at the Titans team, they've got a pretty well-stocked team there.
Yeah, they're pretty good. They're a pretty good team.
So, the idea of saying, let's trade up to get a quarterback, you better have a damn good team right there, and you're only a quarterback away, and that you have time to wait for that quarterback to get ready to roll.
Mm-hmm.
There are no guarantees. That's why people are still calling about Sam Darnold.
If I was a team, I'd be calling about Sam Darnold if I wanted to get a quarterback, or the Love kid out of Green Bay. I wouldn't be trying to trade up to get one of these prospects, but because I feel like you would have to pay more to trade up and get one of those instead of getting one of these young backups.
Yeah, but what do I know? Like I said, everybody keeps thinking that anybody would be better than Dak Prescott. Contenders, Super Bowl contenders, Niners in the basement again. We got a Rams fan. Dak is a more, here's the thing. We're at the tail end of Black History Month. That's Rams SB contenders. How you doing, man? I love how people will say that a black quarterback is more athletic. That's the old stereotype, because they used to say with, Doug Williams. Doug Williams is such a great athlete, And then they would talk about somebody like Peyton Manning. Oh, his football IQ is off the charts.
He went number one.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's always, he wins because he's such a great athlete.
No, I got a point for you.
That's a subtle way of trying to throw a dig and trying to say he's not really that smart. He's just able to overcome that. He's just not that smart.
I'll bring
he's
up
a great athlete.
I'll bring up something that'll bring this full circle.
Okay,
who's a better athlete, Josh Allen or Dak Prescott?
Josh Allen, they actually say he's a freak of nature, his size and everything else.
Exactly. So why is Josh Allen never? Why is he never? They never say it.
He's a great athlete.
They never say it. And his first couple of years, like you brought up, 58% completion percentage or something of that nature.
Yeah.
He's never brought up as an athletic quarterback.
Yeah, and I'm not trying to start a race thing and all that, but I want you to understand that was always a stereotype when it came to a black quarterback. It was always he's athletic. When it became a white quarterback, it was always like his football IQ, the intangibles, and things like that. And that was way. And I'm not saying that you were trying to say that now. I'm just giving you what I was brought up with and what was always kind of done towards us.
Yeah, and it's not even just that. And like when I hate breaking down quarterbacks somewhat, because every year they do this where black quarterbacks are compared to only black quarterbacks, or white quarterbacks are only compared to pocket white quarterbacks, where quarterbacks can
Justin Fields is the next Dak Prescott.
Yeah, and it's like, I mean, other than their skin complexion, they don't play the same.
They did say Dak is like a Tim Tebow with a better arm. They did at least say that one. They did at least say that one.
Yeah, but I mean,
and I think of a way they're trying to say that Tim Tebow was an athlete.
But when Tim Tebow was coming out, Tim Tebow wasn't compared to no black quarterbacks coming out.
No.
He was not.
No, he wasn't.
You know what I'm saying? I actually heard more Donovan McNabb with Dak than I heard Tim Tebow with a better arm.
Either way,
yeah.
And I'm not trying to start a race riot or anything. I'm just trying to teach you guys and educate you guys. And see, that's where people used to look at Doug Williams as a running quarterback. Doug Williams was not a running quarterback.
Not at all.
Doug Williams was a hell of a passer, and that's one of those cases that had he not gone to Tampa Bay, could you imagine if he went to, say, San Francisco and had Bill Walsh coaching him instead of Jim McKay?
Oh, man, that would have been...
There's a lot of quarterbacks out there that could have been great quarterbacks, but unfortunately, they go to the wrong teams and they get screwed over. Steve Young was with Tampa Bay, and Tampa Bay was like, nah, bro, you can't, this dog don't hunt. They let him go. He goes to San Francisco and ends up being in the Hall of Fame. Atlanta had, of course, Brett Favre. And they're like, nah, we're good. And he goes, of course, becomes Hall of Famer with the Packers. So a lot of it becomes also the coaching. So I dare say, going through the Dallas Cowboys dysfunctional nature and coaching staff that we have, I'm sorry, I don't see too many of the Cowboy coaches that have gone on to other places and become head coaches and been successful. There is no coaching tree from Jason Garrett.
I mean, Matt Eberflus is okay in Indy.
As a linebacker coach.
He's a defensive coordinator.
He was a linebacker coach for us, but I'm talking about offensively. So when you look at what we've done offensively.
That's a fact.
I mean, Scott.
What's name just got fired out of New York when he tried to fight the coach.
Isn't Linehan coaching a high school team right now?
Who knows?
I think Scott Linehan's coaching high school.
And his son's garbage, too.
So, I'm just saying that you don't look and say the Cowboys have had the cream of the crop there. Now, I will say we did at one point with Sean Payton, and I believe he's the man that made Tony Romo.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. Yeah.
And by the time Jason Garrett got here, Tony Romo already had everything that he had. You can't. There's nothing I can point to with Jason Garrett and say, yeah, that's Jason Garrett's stamp on it. There's nothing.
Yeah, you have a point.
I sat outside. We're getting ready to do another drawing for another rack here. I sat outside here. My right knee has been killing me. I think I'm actually going to have to get it scoped in about a month or so because it's just being that bad. The doctor at least said that at least there's something we can work with your right knee. Your left knee, he's like, bro, there ain't nothing. We can just take a hatchet to that thing. He's like, it's just shot. There ain't no saving that mother humper. But I was sitting out, and somebody had asked me, well, what happened to your knee? And I said I had a flesh-eating bacteria in 1995. And it hit me. 1995?
That was the last time we were in the Super Bowl.
1995.
It was the last time we were in the Super Bowl.
That mother humper over there was 5 years old.
And that's the last time we were in the Super Bowl, too. That's before Rowdy. The curse of the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah.
How old was I when that happened? I think I might have been 8.
Damn.
8 or 9. Yeah, when they won.
Yeah.
No, I was 8. I watched it. I remember watching the game.
I remember watching it too. My daughter was only 3 years old.
I remember Larry Brown taking that pick six to the crib.
And I'm just looking at grown ass kids here in this time that Jerry Jones has been taking care of the team and not believing that he hasn't realized you done fucked it up.
Well, he don't care because he's making money.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're the chicken, and the owl's been coming to the hen house. Okay. Okay.
When you're making money, you don't care. You don't care
and
how
the
bad
owl is the rest of the NFL.
When you're making $1 bill, you don't care.
The owl been dogging us for a long time. For 25 years.
25 years.
That wind been blowing bad for 25 years.
It's literally. It's just sad, man. It's just sad. And the thing about it is, here's what they do. You know what's going on right now already. Preseason ranking, or excuse me, end of the season rankings and forecasts. Who's going to win the division? Dallas Cowboys. You know they're going to come back and win the division. Dallas Cowboys. We got them the 14th ranked team already.
David Wiley.
After being ass, right?
Take the money out!
Right?
All of it!
And so we believe.
Yeah, because the odds aren't good.
And you know what's going to happen? We're going to go through. We're going to get Dak Prescott signed. And then the Cowboys might even make just a little taste of a splash. It won't be a big splash in free agency, but they'll make a little taste of it. They'll say, "Oh man, they got a real good player here and a real good player there. That defense is going to be a lot better. You know what? They got to be a Super Bowl contender."
Yeah.
And we'll start believing it. We'll be Charlie Brown with Lucy holding the football.
No.
Okay? And we're going to believe that we're going to kick that field goal. And as we run up, you're going to hold the football, aren't you, Lucy? You're going to hold the football, aren't you? Yeah, Charlie, I got the football. I got you covered, man. I'm not going to pull it away. And she's going to pull that mother humper away.
Yeah.
Whoop.
And here we go again. And then the talking heads will have more to talk about. Oh, the Cowboys are a disappointment again. Maybe we shouldn't have been Super Bowl favorites after last year. Because the thing you got to remember is if you win the division, you don't repeat the next year in the NFC East.
Yeah.
And everything is topsy-turvy. Hell, the 49ers won the Super Bowl the year before. They were ass this year.
But the 49ers,
right?
The 49ers that won the Super Bowl?
I said they went in the Super Bowl.
You said they won.
No. I said they were in the Super Bowl, and then the next year, they're ass.
And who was ass in the Super Bowl this year?
Who was ass?
Chiefs.
Ass. The Chiefs.
Well, I won't say the Chiefs were ass.
At least they made it, but they were
I think
ass
the
in the
Chiefs will
Super
still
Bowl.
be good next year.
Of course, but they were ass in the Super Bowl.
All right, so let's go ahead and do one more. Let's get this other drawing out of here.
I'll let you pick this one.
Okay. We're going to do another drawing here. Here we go. But you know what? We got a lot of people out there that are like this.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, real hate, man, that's like an art form, man. You know, it's like you like a born a hater, you know, like myself, man. You know, a lot of cats think they hate, but man, I mean, I'm mad at everything, man. You know, brother got a nice car, man. Why you got a car, man? I only got one car. Why you got 3 cars?
Why you got 3 cars, man?
Man, that's played out, man. I hate on it till he's broke. It ain't got nothing like me, you know what I'm saying? Because, yeah, that's what real hating is all about, man.
All right, so wait, which one are we giving away? Are we giving the shot glass one away, or are we giving the hat rack? Let's give the hat rack away, right? Hat rack.
Unless they want. They do that one.
I tell you what, the winner will have their choice. You can have a shot glass rack, or you can have the hat rack.
We also got a 6 that we have to.
So who you got?
Well, this person just had a comment about Jerome Bettis being our running back coach, Mr. David Wiley.
Oh man, David, you won again.
Hey, that's rules on the rules.
Okay, you know what? Okay, I tell you what. Hold it. No. Damn David he literally just won on Monday.
Yeah, but hey,
Philly fan.
I tell you what. Okay, I'll tell you. We'll pick another one.
We'll send him a small
David,
one.
we're gonna send you something else. We're gonna send you something else here. We'll give you like a Jobu Man Cave special package. Okay, because we got to spread the love. We got to spread the mojo here. Okay. He's like, oh hell no! I want me another rack, man. You gypped me.
Hey, we'll.
Philly D fan. Where's Tamara, my friend? She don't come around that often anymore, man. I miss her. What? Don't tell me it's David Wiley again. Who is it?
Bill Noggin.
Oh, Bill Noggin. Hey,
he deleted his account.
Well, hey.
But I know who he is, or at least, no, I don't know who he is anymore.
Hey, Bill Noggin, if you're out there,
okay,
just
Bill,
email us on your new account.
See, somebody could fake me on that one. Damn. Oh, because he sent me a message and said, you know what, I was being childish and this, that, and the other. But he said he was going to.
Hey,
what?
If he had the message, just email him back if you could find it.
But he said he was going to delete his Instagram account. I'll see if it's on there.
I mean,
if he deleted it, I don't know who it is.
Hey,
but okay, we're Bill Noggin, we're looking for you. We're looking for you.
It's just put in the chat.
Okay, a troll. Do we have to give one to a troll?
I mean, he won it. If he do this, Bill Noggin, you got until Monday's show to email us.
Mark never debates Dr. Football because Dr. Football is smarter than Dak.
If Dr. Football was smarter than Dak, why is Dr. Football here on a Friday night with us? Why is Dr. Football not
Toby? Who done Toby?
Why is Dr. Football not in an NFL executive office somewhere? Maybe he is. I don't know.
Are you stupid or something? I'm as stupid as stupid does.
Mark played in Virginia where anyone played on a team. Not necessarily. You mean when I played at JMU with Charles Haley? Yeah, he was anyone. He could play on. Yeah, anybody. Right, right.
Who's your kicker?
We don't talk about him. We don't talk about him. But okay, he missed that kick in that Super Bowl. We don't talk about him. We don't talk about him. Okay. But we also had Gary Clark, too, okay? And I believe right now, I think there's 7 players from JMU on rosters, including one on the Cowboys.
The only quarterback
Ben DiNucci.
The only quarterback we have at the moment.
Philly fan D, Mark, I won.
You didn't win.
So you're the noggin? Okay, all right. I'm smarter than Dr. Football. I think my pinky toe is smarter than Dr. Football. Richard Noggin's like, no, me. See, these damn noggins. See, you can't trust a noggin. You can't trust them. Thoughts on Dan Orlowski? Didn't we talk about Dan Orlowski?
We did.
Dan Orlowski's an idiot.
Hey.
He's an idiot. Dang, I hope you're better, Mark. Watch what you eat. It's not so much what I eat. The problem is I actually had a flesh-eating bacteria in 1995 in my right knee that literally destroyed it, and I had 3 knee operations to try and basically to save my life. And so the problem was I started leaning on the other knee that I tore my ACL in high school and don't have one. And so I wore that knee out, and so now it's bone on bone. So this is the kind of shit that happens when you're an old man like me. Mark, stop it. Everyone in Virginia made the you know what, CB4L, how about you kiss my high yellow ass?
Woo!
Mm-hmm. But Abe Shepard, JMU did beat, or I should say, Gary Clark did beat UVA. Gary Clark got a kickoff return, a touchdown reception, and a punt return. And JMU won 21-17.
He did all the work.
He damn sure did. I believe that was 1983. Okay, anyway. Noggin's fingers are damaged over the weekend chat. I don't know why I'm here on a Friday night. I love the Cowboys and I'm old. Bob, hey, you're in the right place because we're all old. All right, so what do you expect from this week coming up with the Dallas Cowboys? And what do you got coming up on your show this week?
It's been a little tough right now for my show. So I'm going to try and do some things this weekend because I started coaching football again in our games. You know, our season got pushed back. So we have a game tomorrow at 1:00. So if anybody's interested, I'm gonna post information on how you can watch the stream. But hope
snap.
Yeah, like it's gotten real. So we won our game last week, and we got a game tomorrow. Hopefully, we win that one too.
You know what? We might do a live stream tomorrow and watch your game.
Oh, that would be dope, man. Just watch the receivers.
I'll be driving.
Will it get copyrighted?
No, because like right now they're just trying to get to 1,000 subscribers so that they could do a little bit more. But yeah, man, just watch the receivers, man. I coach the receivers, and I got a couple young cats right now that are trying to get some scholarships. So the more exposure, the better.
All right. So CB4L, why are you hating on me tonight, huh? Why are you hating on me and Virginia? Football players.
Hey,
I'm trying to understand.
tripping. Virginia football players are really good.
Yeah, a lot of them go to
Russell Wilson, the guy we're talking about, is from Richmond.
Did you know Justin Simmons is from Manassas?
I did not know that.
I did not know that.
Jason, no.
Oh shit.
Jason Witten.
Yeah, he's from Virginia.
Well, I know.
He's from Fairbanks.
Okay, a mile from my house.
Exactly.
Okay,
We'd be here all night if we talked about all of the really good football players from Virginia. We'd be here all night.
But yeah, but anyway, be that as it may. So tomorrow 1:00, I might be live streaming that. That would be cool.
Yeah, that'd be pretty dope, man. You see me on the
What's the name
sideline.
of your team and what's size?
We are Wakefield High School. So we're at high school. We're a varsity team, and
Wakefield High School.
Yeah, Wakefield High School.
Little league.
No, I'm high school, man. Big time.
Oh shit!
Yeah, big time,
This
man.
is Saturday during the day, no lights.
Yeah, no lights. So we're gonna be out there. Hopefully, we've been practicing hard, and we got a senior laden team this year, so we should be pretty good.
So that's your team. I see over at Wakefield play. I go over to the.
So how's it been with dealing with COVID?
Man, look, it's been pretty difficult. Like we've had to, kids haven't had a lot of interaction with each other, so we've had to keep them apart, and they got their masks on, but we've had a lot of protocol, and I mean, I'm just happy to have football back. They are too, and I mean, it's a little different, being that it's been pushed back and we're kind of playing in the spring. But it's been very great, honestly.
So no fans in the stands.
Parents are allowed to go to the game. So, but
and who are y'all playing?
We're playing Edison High School out in Alexandria.
Oh,
kind of like the Springfield area, so it's not far from here, actually.
Oh, man, don't tell people where we are.
Well, they don't know where you at, but I mean,
this day and age, how. Look, I'm going to tell you how easy it is to find somebody. I was actually out walking. This is about a year ago, right? And on the sidewalk, I see a credit card. I pick up the credit card. I see the name on it. I Google the name.
Oh, wow.
Google the name, got the address and the phone number. I call. I say, hello, are you such and such? She said, yeah. I found your credit card.
Whew.
I was just like, is that easy to find somebody?
I guess so.
I was like that. She was very grateful that I got her credit card and stuff, and took it back to her. Some people would have taken that thing. Let me see what I can get before it gets shut down.
Yeah.
I'm like, seriously, it ain't that hard to find somebody. It really ain't that hard. Where's Bill Noggin? Bill Noggin is a winner. It's hard to believe that I just said that. that a troll's a winner, but he is actually a winner. Mark's going to have to change his address now. You're right about that. No mercy. Stafford Unleashed in L.A. If you can't find a Noggin guy, I'll take the cap rack in Rams colors. Woo! You really believe in Matthew Stafford? I hate to tell you, I don't think Matthew. I'm sorry.
Me either.
I mean, you could call me a hater, but I'm sorry. I don't believe that Matthew Stafford is all that everybody thinks he is. I could be wrong.
My man said Wakefield can't beat TC Williams. I think we'd smash him this year, honestly.
TC back in my day?
Yeah, back in your day.
TC, man. I remember playing them in regionals, man. We lost them.
They have a lot of talent over there, a lot. They get a lot of talent.
TC Williams had all the talent. TC Williams and Mount Vernon were the teams.
Mount Vernon is good again. They got a good program over there.
Yeah. All right, we've kind of gotten off track.
Sorry,
But I think I might do that live stream tomorrow. You got to give me the link for that. So,
definitely. I got you, bro.
If y'all don't have anything to do, we'll live stream tomorrow. Maybe we'll give away another rack, or so, while we're watching. I wish I could have a couple of drinks, but, it's got carbs in it. Not sure if my man DMV is going to be able to join us for a few weeks and stuff because he's going to be taking care of football. You haven't had any time to do any more prospects either, have you?
I did not get to any prospects this week, but I did do the Trayvon Merrick tape last week. I after the show, I released that one, so we could talk about him.
Okay, let me go back. Okay, all right, let me pull it up. See, I'm way behind here because DDMV. Let's see what we got here. Look at my man with the chip. He's waiting.
Yeah, that's right. I will do the chip challenge.
Hey, I'll be doing the chocolate bar challenge, the white chocolate. Because Jet D wanted 2 of the chips, so I was like, I'll just do white chocolate.
Yeah, that's him right there.
There we go. Boom.
I'm going to turn that music down a little bit.
There we go. All right.
Yes, sir. So, he's a guy that I kind of fell for him after I really watched his tape. At first, I thought he was more of just a box safety. I think that he could do a little bit of both, He's at TCU, so he's in a talented secondary. Yeah, 202 pounds. So he's the guy that won the Jim Thorpe Award. So he was the best he was voted the best D-back in the country. And really, he's a guy that's really good at angles. Very good tackler. Very instinctual. So you're gonna really see that in his tape. He's also a guy. He also played alongside a really good safety in Ardarius Washington. Okay. So on this play right here, he's in cover 3. So Washington has his deep middle. But I want you to watch how he plays this ball in the air. So this was special to me because while the ball's in the air, the tight end's going to do a seam here. And he isn't just going to stay in his third. He's going to see the ball in the air and react and be in the right space at the right time. So, the thing they say about luck is when opportunity and preparation meet. And that's what happens here. And he makes a hell of a pick here.
All right, here we go. Boom.
In the right spot.
One-handed.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that's another angle at it right there. So right here, I want you to watch how much ground he covers. So, range isn't something that, is just passing the ball in the air. Watch how much ground he covers on the screen right here. Recognizes the play, comes up.
Damn.
And, not a yard after catching the football.
He knifed in there.
Yeah, so here, he's more of a half safety than anything. I don't think he's a center fielder. But here he's going to play cover 2. The quarterback's going to float the ball a little bit in the air, and he's going to have his deep half, and he's going to pick the ball up. Even if it was a better throw, he still would have been in a better. He would have been in a good place to make that pick. So here's another of him in open space right here. Watch how the guy's going to come in motion and do a swing. So watch how much ground he has to cover, and watch the angle, and watch how he sifts down. And what I'm saying, the guy doesn't get another yard after. He doesn't get another yard.
Nice open field tackle.
Exactly. So here is him in run support right here, which is a plus at safety. It's not a given, but if you can find somebody that can help in the run support, it helps. So, like I said, he's a very instinctual player. And he's going to show it in this play right here where we talk about diagnosing plays. And we don't – so he's going to diagnose this right off the bat. Yeah, exactly. So
he decides and he goes.
Exactly. So right here is a little bit of a weakness, though, sometimes. When he's against shiftier receivers in space, he's going to, he's a little bit of a step late here. So he doesn't diagnose it as well against these shiftier guys. And, he's going to give up a quick slant here. He's there to make the tackles, though. Again, look. They don't get much after they catch the football.
Yeah.
So I can work with that. But see, when they're tight ends, he's a little bit better against tight ends.
He's got definitely good technique and tackling.
Exactly. Look, he's up, sees the play, boom. You know what I'm saying? So He's voted the best defense for DB for a reason. And then right here, he's going to communicate to his guys there, man. Everybody knows who they have. You're going to see him. He's got the tight end coming across, so he might be a guy that can cover tight ends a little bit better than he covers the shiftier guys, which in this league you kind of need to be able to guard the tight end. So I like this play right here because they're disguising cover 3, so the other safety's going to come down and rob. He's got the middle third, and he's going to break on the football here. He's not just going to back up just for the sake of backing up like our safeties do. He's going to actually make a play on the football.
Away.
Yeah, exactly. And, he's going to knock it away. So, I really like him a lot more. And you know how everybody's saying we should get a corner at number 10. I'm not saying get him at number 10, but I would much rather have him than have Surtain, than have Farley. I would much rather have Merrick at that
being
spot.
A safety, he's probably not going to go as high as the other guys will anyway. So you could.
I think he's a first rounder though. He's a first rounder for sure.
Trade back possibility?
Yeah, definitely. If I'm trading back, I'm definitely.
I don't see the Cowboys using a number 1 on a safety. I just don't. Brandon, thank you very much for that super chat. I mean, you know the Cowboys. Their whole philosophy. The last time we took one that late, I see you checking your watch.
Oh no, it vibrated a little bit.
Okay, because we got to get ready to get out of here anyway. But the Cowboys aren't taking especially a safety that high.
Who knows though? You know what I'm saying? They've been very quiet about what they've been doing. There hasn't been a lot of pro days with many of these colleges and things of that nature. The one thing that we really could stand on with this is the fact that he's a Texas kid at TCU, and they really like the in-house Texas-bred kids if they can get one. So you might be able to hang your hat on that.
I mean, I'd be happy with that, especially if they could trade back and pick up somebody like them and get another pick maybe in the second round or something. We got a whole lot of holes to fill. And one final thing before we get out of here, we're talking about Jalen Smith. They say Jalen Smith is not. In fact, you know what? Hold. I think I got a new one for us here. Hold up. Let's see. Let's try this one. Let's see how this looks. Oh, I didn't have the sound up on it. Damn. All right, so they're apparently saying that Jalen Smith isn't on the scrap heap. That they're saying that he's not on the chopping block. Thoughts on that?
It doesn't make sense to cut him this year.
I have to agree with you on that one.
We really wouldn't get much in salary cap. It'd be more dead money that you're adding to it. Right. So
unless
really,
you made him a June 1st, but you're just basically spreading that out over 2 years. So
it just makes more sense to carry him this year and then next year make him a post June 1st cut if he stinks again,
and hope that you can rehabilitate him.
Yeah, I mean, you never know. I mean, with this new scheme, it might be better. I mean, we would have never thought to cut Jalen Smith before this year, and maybe Mike Nolan's scheme was just god awful.
That's a possibility.
Yeah. So,
but the thing is everybody's like, oh, well, get rid of this guy. You can't get rid of everybody and think you're gonna have somebody to replace them.
True.
We know our secondary. I mean, we've got Awuzie, we've got Lewis, and Xavier Woods. All of them are free agents, and thus far we ain't re-signed nobody. So maybe they bring back one of those guys.
Maybe.
Okay.
I mean, I'm okay with bringing those guys. To be honest, like I keep saying this, and people don't want to. They want to use stats when they want to use them.
I missed a super chat. I thought we got that last one. Mike's writing them down and putting them in. Hold up. I think I got that last one. Brandon R. Yeah, we got Brandon R.
Yeah, Brandon R. Yeah, definitely.
We got that one. Okay.
Again, I keep saying our pass defense, once it got healthy, was.
I don't want no Xavier Woods, man.
Yeah, I don't want Xavier Woods. Absolutely not. But Cheeto, Anthony Brown, Jordan Lewis, once those guys got healthy, and we're not dealing with the Daryl Worleys and guys like that.
Clinton Ha-Ha Dix.
He didn't play.
That's what I'm saying. We spent money on him.
Yeah. But I'm just saying the secondary, like against the pass, we were 11th. Against the run, we were 31st. So I don't understand why.
But Russell Wilson will get us to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but I don't understand why everybody thinks that we should just go ahead and get a corner. I really don't think that's the answer. Safety, yeah.
Defensive line.
Exactly. Those two things, we go get corners all the damn time.
I would rather do that. Okay, if you're saying bring back Jordan Lewis and Awuzie, and you get me a safety and defense, I'm okay with
exactly.
that. I'm okay with
We've
that.
tried everything else.
Maybe another linebacker.
Yeah.
You give me a tackle, a linebacker, and a safety. I'm okay with.
To me, I'm good with a safety or two and a defensive tackle or two.
Mm-hmm.
That's to me. If you get a corner, it's a plus. You know what I'm saying? And depending on the value, it might make sense. Okay, but how is that any different than what we've done? We've drafted so many first round corners that don't make it past their first contract.
Mike Jenkins,
Byron Jones didn't make it past his first contract.
Glassman, Morris Claiborne.
Oh
my God. We get two picks, a first and a second.
Now, somebody show me how many safeties we've drafted.
We've drafted 4 safeties in the last 21 years.
Okay.
Roy Williams in the first. Everybody else was third round.
Okay.
6th round. Excuse me. Not third. 6th round.
Yeah, I don't think Roy Williams made it past his first contract, but Roy Williams was he was a beast.
Yeah.
I don't care what anybody says.
He was more like a linebacker than a safety.
He was, but here's the thing. When he had Darren Woodson, who was more of a true safety beside him, they never replaced Woodson. They didn't help him.
Right.
They didn't help themselves by not addressing the safety position. They thought because in the 90s, they drafted a linebacker and the project worked. And Darren Woodson ended up being a safety that they can keep doing that project bullshit and
Barry
it will work.
Church, 6th round. 6th round. We drafted 3 other safeties in the last 20 years besides Roy Williams, all 6th round picks.
And think about the safety position. We've treated it like a project. We might draft corners to try and play it.
Right.
Like just draft a damn safety and call it a damn day, man.
But the thing about it is you can get great safeties in the 2nd round.
Yes, you can.
It's not like you have to get a
You
first
don't
round
have to
pick
get a
for
first
safety.
rounder. You're absolutely right.
One of them went to back-to-back Super Bowl.
You don't even have to get a second. You can get a 3rd rounder. Why can't
But we don't do that.
We don't.
We don't. Yeah. I say I love doing an Eagle. Mark say I love doing an Eagles rack.
You've done a couple.
I've done a few. Philly 500 has one.
We've done a couple of them.
Yeah, we got Eagle colors in there. I literally throw up while I'm building it, but we can do it.
We'll make one.
Yeah.
Facts.
Or if you do the super chat and you happen to win, we'll do that. I think Quinn will revive Jalen's career and he will be fine. Well, the one thing I can say that I do like about Quinn, and we'll find out how much latitude he has as far as making the meal, he does like defensive linemen. He loves the big man.
Eric Kelsky says J.J. Wilcox was 2013 3rd round. So he was a 3rd rounder, J.J. Wilcox. But I'll even ask this question. What help did they give him? But even with all of that, like we draft first round corners and we drafted them pretty frequently. We've never given them real help at the safety position. And I think that has really shortened their careers with us in Dallas.
You are 100% right.
Byron, they started him off as a corner. He was pretty solid. And then they moved him to safety.
J.J. Wilcox. You are 100% right. Damn.
I don't think J.J. was a bad player. I don't. You know?
But we didn't keep him long enough to find out.
We didn't.
And that goes back to we've had a lot of players that we didn't keep long enough, and we had other ones that we kept too long.
Yeah.
That's back to managing the players. I mean, we had good linebackers that have been in Super Bowl or that are wearing rings.
I thought Barry Church was pretty good. As a 6th rounder. But their idea of
hold on.
Uh-oh.
Dr. Football, kiss my high yellow ass.
He did play with Charles Haley.
I did play with Charles Haley at JMU, jackass.
He played with 3.
1984 and 85. Now, as Charles would put it, Charles will say, I played football, you were on the team. And I can't really dispute that because I just did special teams. But yes, I played at JMU. In fact, my friend Mark, who's in England, actually found from NFL Network, Charles Haley, Football Life. One of the clips, you can see me stand on the sideline, okay? Because we had the yellow helmets right here. The yellow 94. That's why I'm Cowboys Mark 94 at Gmail, because that was my number at JMU.
On Cruz.
But here it is.
Vaughn Cruz.
In Football Life, I'm actually in it. I'm only in it for about, there I am. Okay, there I am, but I'm there. And if you don't believe that, I don't give a shit.
Hey, at least I'll live forever.
Dr. Football, I ain't never in my life said I went to Maryland. Now, Richie Pettibone's son, who played football with me in high school, he played linebacker at the University of Maryland. But you are a goddamn liar if you say that I said I went to the University of Maryland.
Can you please let Dr. Football call in, please?
You know what?
Please let Dr. Football call in.
You want to call in, jackass? And let me cuss you out here? Because you know what?
Situation requires is a whole lot more, and you shut your mother ass up.
Phantom of Many Topics. Did you get Phantom of Many Topics?
Yeah, I got it.
You got a super chat, right? Yeah. Michael Anthony said he got your super chat. Let me make sure. Hold it.
If you want another opportunity.
Take the money out.
Thank you very much, Phantom of My Topics. Will you be loyal to Russell Wilson as you will be loyal to Dak Prescott? That is Jerry's team. No one holds Jerry for ransom. Many of us want Russ. Okay. I was loyal to Tony Romo.
Cruz.
When Tony Romo was our quarterback, I was one of the few people that were out there actually saying the narrative on Tony Romo was wrong because people always said Tony Romo chokes in December.
Yeah.
But you know the interesting thing is, go back to the game logs of DeMarcus Ware. DeMarcus Ware would get the majority, I would say 75% of his sacks before week 10.
Facts.
Okay? So, in fact, when you looked at the Dallas Cowboys defense going down the stretch, now that's not to say Tony Romo, and win or get in games was not good. Mm-hmm. We were not good. But it wasn't just Tony Romo, it was actually the whole team. So, I will be a Dallas Cowboy fan. If the Cowboys were dumb enough to let Dak go, I'll still be a Dallas Cowboy fan, but I tell you what, every time and everything that Dak Prescott does, I would end up reminding the Cowboys, you let that guy go for this son of a bitch.
I'll be honest with you. It'd be really hard for me to really support this organization if they did Dak dirty. Because
they've been doing Dak dirty.
I'm just saying, like, I right now, if he's franchised, I'm franchised. And I'll give you this because he's a guy who has conducted himself the right way. He's never bitched. He's never moaned. He's done everything he's supposed to do. He deserves his money. He deserves a contract. And this is the leader of the franchise. I don't believe that he deserves to be treated this way.
Man, Dr. Football.
As many arrows as he takes.
Right. Dr. Football, I ain't never, listen, my claim to fame is that I played at JMU. I've talked about Charles Haley and some of the things that happened, okay? The craziness, okay? I talk about the time that Charles Haley hit a guy so hard that he became a cheerleader. How is it you said that I said the University of Maryland? I mean, seriously, you've heard it. I know. I tell that story all the time. Literally, I ain't never said Charles. Oh my God. Anyway, I feel you. I would be like, I mean, I'll always be a Dak Prescott fan regardless. I mean, wherever he goes, I've been invested in the Cowboys since birth. So I will still have to be a Cowboy fan, but I will be mad as hell. It's kind of like one of those things that I can forgive you, but I will never forget it. I will always hold it against you. Juan Cruz. What's up, Ron
Juan's
Cruz?
all over the place.
The new daddy. Congratulations. He the man. He got the babies to prove it.
Yeah, and to me, you remember, I'm a Romo guy, and I was a guy who wanted Dak to prove to me.
Oh, you were actually no, I forget. You know what? you actually were a Dak hater there for a while.
It's not that I was a hater.
You were
I
up
wasn't
there
a
with
hater.
Foots there. You were up there with Foots there for a while till somebody.
I wasn't a hater. I was just like, I'd like to see him take over the organization. Like
you kept telling me, Dak's not the guy. No, Dak's. Now I remember.
No, I said Dak could be the guy. I never said he wasn't the
sure
guy.
about Dak Prescott.
I never said that I wasn't. I said that I think that he would lead us to a Super Bowl. I've always said that. Always said that. I just don't think at the time.
That pissed you off on Twitter.
What
was? And you're like, it's my mission now. Somebody pissed you off.
No, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you what made me really say, okay, this is our guy. You remember that New York Giants?
You remember Dr. Football? I'll forgive you. I will forgive you. Okay, here. All right, here's a hug for you. All right, okay. Yes, you were wrong on that one. Okay.
All right.
Appreciate you being man enough to admit it.
What told me Dak was the guy was that New York Giants game. I think it might have been week 17. No Zeke. Mm-hmm. No run game. Mm-hmm. He threw for 400 yards, and we won the game. He threw that touchdown pass to Cole Beasley. Mm-hmm. That was when I said, you know what?
This guy can play.
This is our guy right here. This is our guy.
Juan Cruz, thank you guys, brother. Go Cowboys. Yes, Juan Cruz is bringing them up right. It will be. I can't remember if it was a boy or a girl, but they will be a Dallas Cowboy fan. I can definitely guarantee that one. All right, so that being said, you guys got 35 minutes of overtime. And, wow, no data is being received. What the heck? What you doing, YouTube? No data. I appreciate everybody being up in here. I appreciate all the super chats. Hopefully, I didn't miss any. And if I did, I will go back through and double check on him. Deshaun Watson hasn't done squat. What has he won? I agree with you on that. Dak is just as good. See, this is the thing that I mean, if you're saying I can trade, get Russell Wilson, Dak Prescott, and trade, okay, fine. If you say the same with Deshaun Watson, okay, I wouldn't be mad about that, right?
Yeah,
if it's a straight up trade, if you're saying, okay, because I still need all the other stuff to try and work on getting a defense.
Where if I got to give up all of that, it don't make sense. I might as well just spend the money and just use the resources towards the draft.
Thank you very much for that. But because the bottom line is you got to.
You play to win the game. Hello? You play to win the game. You don't play to just play it. That's the great thing about sports. You play to win. And I don't care if you don't have any wins. You go play to win. When you start telling me it doesn't matter, then retire. Get out. Because it matters.
I love it. You play to win the game. All right. Okay. So let me thank everybody here. We have, I can't remember his name. He sent me an email. He has a prosthetic leg. And it is colored by it's a Cowboys prosthetic leg. So
nice.
Shout out to him. He became a tailgate member. I'm sorry, I can't remember your name right now, but you are in the video. So everybody, get your shot glass ready. can't actually drink the rum because it's got carbs in it. But I appreciate all you being here. But it's time to turn out the lights because this party's over.
Turn out the lights. The party's over. They say that all good things must end. Call it a night. The party's over. And tomorrow and next year starts the same old